I might need to change a setting thing real fast. It does this goofy windowed mode stuff. There we go. Okay, it should be full screen now. Derp, I've got it going right now. Let me know how it looks or what you think. It's probably in a second or two going to get to the main menu. You're a little quiet, I couldn't hear you.
Sounds fine for right now.
Okay.
See what happens
Just
when
curious
you
if it
get
was...
engaged, but
When it's going through the opening stuff, it forces it to windowed mode, and then it pops it back to full screen. So I'm doing weird stuff. So I've only popped into the game to test the, I guess I don't need push to talk for this. Go ahead and just unmute the stream if you want. I'll start talking on there. But anyways, I haven't really done much so far. I just popped in the game, skipped all the cinematics just to see how it handles frame rate wise. I'm gonna be trying this at 60 frames a second. I did test recordings for a little bit, and it looked pretty okay. So if we start having issues, I'll probably chop that down to 30 frames, and I might change the settings, but we should be good. And like I said, I skipped the opening cinematic stuff, so I'm gonna just be watching that here. I'm told that there's a baby mode, but we can't do that. No. We'll just play the way it was supposed to be on medium.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Sweat textures. Okay, frame rate seems good, no unexpected things happening. Dirt power things, is it getting all 60 frames or is it dropping stuff and being weird?
I haven't seen it drop any yet.
That's good. I was kind of concerned about the whole thing. Well, it looked fine when I was testing it before. Oh, stuff. I remember when I read things about how they were making this, one of the things they did was they kept the whole 80s perspective, the late 70s, early 80s perspective of how the future would look, so I'm very glad they didn't hologram up everything and make it all look, I don't know, different from how the original stuff did it. Noticing you can actually interact with a lot of stuff. Where did we get the punch card thing? Not gonna put any shoes on? Alright, fine. Oh, there's one thing. I'm pretty sure the stream will show it, but where is it? Just some of the texture things. Like, look at that. You can see like footprint, just stuff, and from mopping on the ground here. It's really interesting. They went to that sort of detail. Despite that, this runs really well. It's over. Oh. Oh. Let's go with game design. First door along the way that opened. Oh, okay. Verlaine, you're on the lookout for. So the backstory from what I remember here is our character is, you know, Ripley's daughter. She's an engineer, and who she works for. She's a Weyland-Yutani competitor. But the thing is, from what I've gathered, Weyland-Yutani is just so far ahead of everybody else that these guys are you know, they aren't doing too well financially. Nice sunglasses. Oh,
Seems to be stuttering and blacking out for me every so often, but I think that might just be my crappy internet.
you mean the stream is just dying, or... Whoops. You mean the stream's just dying, or what?
Basically what it's doing is like the screen will just go black and then I'll refresh it and it's fine, but so it just seems to be on my end rather than the stream.
What's everybody else saying? Much of anything, or nah? Whoops. What's everybody else saying? About the same, or nothing?
Everyone else says it seems fine.
Hmm. Gotta save power. Yeah, there we go. Future high heels. Turning powers. God. Texture detail in this stuff. Wish I could zoom in on it. There's not a... Wait. Oh. Whoa. I found the peek button. Seems you hold a shoulder key, you can kind of peek around and juke your head. I want to read these forms, but I can't. Hit me. Oh. I was hoping for footprints. This game's terrible. Nice. Oh. Okay, so that seems to be how I'd spot these things being containers. They're shut and the green light is lit. Okay. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. I remember mention of there being some limited crafting in this, but I also remember hearing that it's kind of stuff that it won't really help you too much. Oh, we're going with the Skyrim approach to looting things. Every single urn. Need to loot them all. Okay. So let's see. This way's dim, so it's also a locked icon. The right has a green light. What's down here? Oh! Person, is that glass effect going on there? What's going on? It's all warbly. I guess it's glass.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
So I guess the whole layout of this ship is supposed to mimic the, or be close to the Nostromo then. Sorry for stalling, but I'm just kind of intrigued by all the little minutiae and things like that. Cups. Oh, cups. Not meant to be. Pretty game. CT scan. That's weird. Crew ID numberings are kind of different for the two people. Huh. Future calculators. Yes, sir. Not aware of a sprint button quite yet. I'll find out eventually.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good, and I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
Whoa, whoa, what? Oof. Already spooked out. Future people are weird. Oh, cornflakes, bran flakes, porridge oats. We have our milk bin, our butter bin, our cream bin, and our sugar bin. This is useful information. I see a terminal with a log. Oh. That'll work. Look at that hippo. A happy face like that. What could go wrong today? Naval cookbook. I guess this is technically part of the Navy then. Okay, this is a recap. Lost a lot of money. The black mark in history. The impression they didn't.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?